Hey guys, how are you guys doing tonight? If this is if this is your first time here, my name is Carissa Lee, and I usually just do a weekly live stream uh, every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. But for this month, I'm doing what is called a LEDA challenge, live every day in April, and today's topic is movies. Actually, it's not supposed to be about movies. It's just supposed to be about a topic that I discuss with you guys and just kind of give you 3 to 5 points. But the way I'm doing this today is I'm going to be sharing 20 movies that I've never seen before that everyone else seems to have seen, and I've divided it into 4 categories: horror, comedy, drama, and sci-fi. And they span from the beginning of the century all the way up until 2 years ago. So we'll just see how many are on your list of things you've seen, or if you haven't seen them yet. So let me know that as well. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. And the first category I'm going to share with you is the longest. Now tell me, I'm going to list, let's see here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, is that right? Yeah, I have 9 in the drama category alone of movies that I've Googled 5 or 6 times of all kinds of lists of things that people have seen or not seen or whatever. But these are the most popular that I somehow missed out on. So, okay, starting with the first one, Casablanca from 1942, a romantic drama. Haven't seen that one. Next on my list is Dirty Dancing. I've never seen Dirty Dancing. I've heard so many people over the years say you should see it. This is what, you're supposed to see this. Like, everyone's seen this. How can you not have seen this? Well, this came out when I was a kid. I think maybe before I was born. I don't know. But it's interesting. Next one I haven't seen is Scarface, 1983, a crime drama.
Oh, man.
I've never seen The Godfather. So there's another one right there. Good Will Hunting. I guess that's a drama too, but like a different kind of drama. I don't really know much about it, but I haven't seen Good Will Hunting. I haven't seen The Shawshank Redemption from 1994. I didn't realize this, but this is like one of the very few movies or books or whatever that Stephen King had written that wasn't a horror, like a horror book or film or whatever. So that's pretty cool. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life from 1946. Never seen it. I've seen parts of it, but I've never seen it all the way through. And last but not least in the drama category is The Sound of Music. Okay, so there you go. There's 9 of them in the drama category alone. So that makes up about half of this list. So the rest of the list is fairly small. So yeah, let me know if there's a particular movie that you want me to see out of this list and review, like, more than others. Because I'm thinking about taking these lists. Thank you, Twitch. Twitch and Moan gave me an idea a few days ago on a stream, and I think I'm going to go with it. I'm going to pick some movies from this list to actually do this for. So let me take a look in the comments and see what's going on so far. Let's see. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Stephanie Carper. How's it going? How you doing? Hey, Adora. How are you doing? Yeah, Dirty Dancing. Yeah, Dirty Dancing. I have never seen that. Stephanie Carper says, oh my god, you've never seen Dirty Dancing? It's so good. I hear that. So I should definitely do that. Hey, Flying Falcon, how you doing? Let's see. Stephanie Carper says, well, geez, girl, we need to have serious movie night sometime so you can see some of these classic movies. For real. Callie's like, I just can't believe it, right? Hi, Callie. How you doing tonight? Let's see here. Flying Falcon says, you also need to watch the original Flight of the Phoenix. Ooh, cool. I'm going to copy and paste that onto my Cascade list right now. Is that a drama or what? I'm putting it by category. Copy. I'm going to copy and paste that. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another block on here that's called, like, honorable mentions by the streamers or whatever. The honorable mentions. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Honorable mentions. Okay. And then I will put, boom, Flight of the Phoenix. Done. Whoa, where did my list go? Or where did my people go? Okay, there we go. I lost my chat box for a second. Okay, the remake is good, but you need to watch the first one. Okay, cool. Good to hear that you're doing good, Flying Falcon. Good to hear that you're doing good, Adore. Okay, so moving on to the next category, which is let's see, which is horror, and I have 3 of them in the horror section. Okay, so this will definitely be a shorter one. I'm prepared to add more as you guys say ones too, you know what I mean, so don't be shy. Okay, the first one that I haven't seen in the horror department is Silence of the Lambs. I've never seen Silence of the Lambs, never in my life. Another one I haven't seen is The Shining. Yeah, I know. How could I? How dare I? So there's that. Okay, and last but definitely not least, Psycho. Apparently, that's a 1960 horror flick, and it was very popular back in the day, and it's a classic and all that stuff. So there's that. So I haven't seen those 3 horror films. So, okay. I guess since let me see. Flying Falcon says, drama, adventure, plane crashes in desert. They make a working one out of the wreckage and fly out. It was built. Wow. The plane in the original actually was built for the movie, and she killed her pilot. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, jeez. That's interesting. Huh. Thanks for sharing, Flying Falcon. Okay, so I'm going to go on to comedy now. Okay. So the comedy ones, I'll start with like an obvious one that maybe not everyone in here has seen, just because we may or may not have kids in this group of people we're in right now with. Frozen. Everyone and their mom and dad, right, says they have seen Frozen. Well, I haven't seen Frozen. I don't think Tommy's seen Frozen. It's just not something we've seen, but I feel like it needs to happen so I can understand some of the references that was going around for a while. Okay, another one that is a comedy. I think this one's a pretty old one. Train Spotting. Is that any good? Is Train Spotting actually one I need to look into? Because I hadn't really even heard of it before yesterday when I was doing some of my research for this. So, yeah. Another one that I haven't seen is Pulp Fiction. And this one really grinds Tommy's gears because he's like, how can you have not seen Pulp Fiction, Carissa? It's even sort of a comedy, you know? And he made me, like, he didn't make me. He said, well, it's a drama, but it's also a comedy. I'm like, well, I need to move more into the comedy section, so I'm going to move it. So, yeah. So it seems like it'd be a really, really good one from what a lot of people told me, so I should definitely see it. Another comedy that I haven't seen is, this one's really old, so tell me if you've seen this or not, too. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Apparently that one's a big one. That's a hot one. That one's one that a lot of people have seen. I didn't realize it was a movie. I just knew it was a song, but I have no idea if the song is referencing the movie and that's what it's talking about, or if it's actually talking about something else and it just so happens to be the same name. I don't know. You tell me. I'm not sure. Another one that I have not seen that's a horror comedy is The Lost Boys. But Tommy tells me I really need to get on it and I need to watch that one. That one was thrown in by him, as well as this next one. Romancing the Stone is also a comedy that I'm supposed to watch that I've never seen before. So that's it. I got Frozen, Train Spotting, Pulp Fiction, Breakfast at Tiffany's, The Lost Boys, and Romancing the Stone for my comedy section of movies I have never seen before. So yeah, let me take a look at the chat real quick again. Tommy says, it's so hard to believe that she hasn't seen these. And yet, yeah, I forgot about that movie, Flying Falcon, but I sure need to see that one too. Okay. Interesting. Bad Grandpa. Yes, I still need to see Bad Grandpa. Let me add that one in there. I'm going to add that one. Definitely got to see Bad Grandpa. I've been wanting to watch that one. Bad Grandpa. Oh my gosh. It looks so funny. It looks like the kind of comedy I like too. The funny comedy. The funny comedy. What does that even mean? Why did I say it like that? Batter Grandpa is good too. Wait a minute.
I meant Batter Santa.
Oh, Batter Santa. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Stephanie Carver says, got to see Psycho and get to know Norman Bates. Cool. Yeah, I definitely need to see that too. I guess it's popular for a reason. Let's see here. A boy's best friend is his mother. Really? Is that Psycho? Is that what that's...
Won't you?
That's...
Psycho.
Oh god. That already sounds creepy. That really sounds creepy. Ooh, you haven't seen Bad Grandpa. Tell me what the F, right? For real. Okay, cool. Alright. So next we are going to be moving on to... Sorry I don't have visuals here. I'm reading from a list though. So it's not... I'm saying it to you. I don't want to show it to you all at once or, you know. I like to divulge it one thing at a time. Okay. All right. Next category of movies I haven't seen yet is the sci-fi category. And there are only 3 of them, of the popular ones, that I hadn't seen based on these lists of most popular movies that everyone's seen. Like, there were like 3 or 4 versions of these lists with various movies on them. So anyway, sci-fi category, the first one is Alien. So I think that one's like from like 1979 or so.
Oh, man.
Never seen Alien, and that doesn't make any sense to me because I love sci-fi, so I don't know what my deal is. I'm just not getting myself together lately. Jeez. Okay, another one that I have not seen in the sci-fi category is 2001: A Space Odyssey. So, I know that there's this one comedy that is, I feel like the name of the movie is based on 2001: A Space Odyssey because it's like a comedy making fun of like sci-fi stuff, I believe, but I don't remember much about it, but like I've seen that, but like never heard of this first one, which I know where they got the name spinoff from, so there you go. Okay, so the next one for the sci-fi category, the last one of it, is Ghost in the Shell, and this is actually a 2017 movie, and I don't know much about it, but like for it to be on the top list like that, like everyone's seen it, it must have been pretty popular, but I really hadn't heard of it. So, is this something that you've heard of? Have you watched it? Is it any good? I'd like to know. Okay, let's see. You've seen it like 20 times. Tommy, what have you seen? Oh, Pulp Fiction you've seen 20 times. Oh, man. It must be that good, then. Stephanie Carper says, got to see Psycho and get to know Okay. Got to see Psycho and get to... Yeah, I've already read... I'm sorry. I just realized I already read that. Flying Falcon says, you haven't seen Bad Grandpa? Okay, my bad. Wait, have you seen Predator? That's the only new comment. I don't know. I don't think I have. I haven't seen Predator. I guess...
It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Oh, okay. Hey, then I have to see it if it's got Arnold in there. Let me just put that on the honorable mentions area. Predator. I'm going to be watching a lot of movies, I guess. Yeah, I think I am going to try that movie review suggestion that Twitch and Moan had a few days ago. I really like that because, I mean, 1, I get to watch movies, and 2, it would be kind of funny to see my review of it for a movie that came out years ago. Like, all the reviews are out, you know? It'd be kind of fun to do my own spin on it. Who knows? Okay. Alright, so that concludes all of the movies that I haven't seen for this list, but I did decide to do a little bit of a list for movies that I've seen because of Tommy that are popular. A couple of them he threw in at the end, which I'm not sure if they're technically like classic movies or whatever, but I thought I'd put them in there for fun just in case. So the first one one of them I've seen that was a classic that I hadn't seen ever was Airplane. I saw Airplane probably like 6 months ago, right? I'd never seen it. It's amazing. I love that movie. It's so funny and dorky, and it's that slapstick, goofy humor that I love. Like, I love the stupid humor. I'm like, ah, ha, 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 and all the puns and stuff in it. It was so great. I need to watch that again, honestly. That was a good movie. Absolutely good movie. Stephanie says, after the pandemic is over, a movie night for you is a must. Right? Cool. Sounds good. Okay, the next one that I hadn't seen are all of the movies from Back to the Future. I had never seen Back to the Future until about a year ago. And we hunted down three movies for Back to the Future, and we own them now, and we watched them in order, and it was amazing. It was crazy too, because I was like, oh, finally I get all these references from all these people that have already seen Back to the Future, and like, you know, like TV series will make fun of those scenes and they'll do parodies, and I'm like, ha ha ha, I kind of get it, but not really. I'm missing out. Oh, you know, it was kind of one of those things. So yeah, I'm glad I finally saw it, and I loved every bit of it. So yeah.
Did you just say you've seen Airplane?
Yes, I've seen Airplane. Also, Star Wars. I watched some of Star Wars in my middle school or high school classes on like slow days, but like it was never in a particular order, and it was always just to shut the kids up. And so like I never actually, at that point, I wasn't interested in Star Wars at all. Like I had no interest. And so I didn't pay attention, and so I never knew what the storyline was or anything. And so it took until about 2 years ago that Tommy sat down with me and we watched Star Wars together. And we've watched like the first 2 or 3 movies, and then we got to finish it, right?
Of what? Oh, yeah.
Star Wars.
Still got more to watch.
We still have more to watch, but I got a good chunk of it done, and at least I can make sense of some of the details that have been floating around in my head for the last several years, and all the movie references and stuff. And I finally am starting to get it.
You gotta watch the third one and the new ones.
I gotta watch the third one and the new ones. Okay, so I've only seen the first 2 of them. Okay, that's right. All right, because the second one was more of like a prequel or something. I'm starting to get it all mixed up. It doesn't matter. It's fine. So the next one is Star Trek Everything. So all the series and stuff. But I did watch Star Trek back in the day, but I just didn't watch it in order, so nothing made sense to me. But like we went and we watched all the TV series in order of air date and the movies in order of air date. So everything made sense. And so because of Tommy, boom, caught up on Star Trek. Yeah. The Boondock Saints is another one that he introduced me to. That one was pretty good. I liked it. Had some humorous moments in there, as well as some adventure-y action moments and stuff, so that was cool. And last but not least, I'm sure there's more, both versions of the movie I Spit on Your Grave, which is a horror film, and it's very bloody and gory and everything, and it has changed me as a person. There is no unseeing that at all. So if you're into horror films and you haven't seen that one, then I recommend you do. I don't know if I recommend it for anyone that that doesn't like horror films though, because it's scary. Yeah. So yeah. Flying Fox says it's perfect, especially her blowing up the autopilot. Yes! Oh my god! So true. Oh, why was the the spot to blow up the pilot there? Why was it there? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Never doubt the power of the dark side, Stephanie Carper says. Yeah, for sure. So crazy with questions for the little boy in the cockpit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You ever seen... I can't even say it on here. I don't want to get censored by YouTube. You ever seen such and such in this current state? Okay, that's all I'll say. Yeah. That's so messed up. Like, there is, like, so many things wrong with that movie Airplane now, like, as far as, like, I don't know, being politically correct or whatever, that you can't say hardly any of the things.
Fly now.
Yeah, none of it. Like, it wouldn't fly at all. That's the beautiful thing about history. Like, you get to see, like, you could still have certain movies around because it was okay then, you know? For historical purposes, of course. We would never make that movie now. Yeah, you can't. Jeez, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see here. Oh, yes, I love how Stephanie Carper has, like, this going on here. I love that. Fly Falcon says, is it possible to like horror and have a soul? I think so, yes. Yeah. Maybe some people just, you know, like to be scared or something. I'm not one of them, but occasionally Tommy will talk me into watching a good horror film every once in a while. Man, I am having a really hard time talking lately. I don't know what that is. Here I am again. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. I need to, like, do some tongue twisters before I get on here so I can actually, you know, say words correctly. Blazing Saddles. He's a... Church bell rings. What in the world? What is that referencing right there? Blazing Saddles. He's a... Are you referencing another,
Yeah, it's a comedy from back in the day. It's quite a racy comedy.
Blazing Saddles. Oh, okay. Is Blazing Saddles the name of the comedy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add that to the list. Is that a movie?
Yeah, it's really good. You'll like it.
Oh my god, I have to see that then.
It's one of those with the dated comedies, though.
Okay. I love that you guys are sharing this with me. This is great. I have the best list so far. Okay, just to refresh, I have Flight of the Phoenix, Bad Grandpa, Predator, and Blazing Saddles on my honorable mentions list. I'm definitely gonna have to check these out. So, does it even matter which one I review first? I mean, is there really a preference to that or whatever? Let me know. But, yeah, it looks like I covered the list and everything, and it is getting late, and I do need to keep this a little short, so I'm going to get off of here. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out and sharing your movie mentions with me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and everything, and let me know if you've seen these videos. Did I already say that already? I don't know. And also let me know if there are any other ones that you would like me to see that you really liked, or any one of these that you are looking forward to watching now that you know it exists. So, let me see. The cats are so cute, cuddly together. Yes, they are. Stephanie Carver, thank you. Let's see here. Flying Falcon says they made fun of racism by being overtly racist. Directed by Mel Brooks, so it's amazing. Oh, cool. That's cool. I'm definitely going to check that out. Thank you for telling me, Flying Falcon. Well, okay, guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out for tonight's challenge, and I will be on here again tomorrow. I'm still, as you may know, behind on my my challenges, so I may try to squeeze in 2 a day at some point. I don't know, because then I'll miss another day, and then I'll have even more. But I'll get there. You guys will see me more than you have. You know, I mean, feel free to pop in if I am on. So yeah, for sure. Let's see here. For sure, have you ever seen Kentucky Fried movie? Kentucky Fried? That's a movie? Oh my gosh. For real. I want to see that too. That sounds amazing. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and you guys take care. And remember, we're all potato chips in this bag called life, and we are stronger together. You guys take care. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Sleep terribly. You sleep well, Flying Falcon. Telling me to sleep terribly. You guys are funny. All right, you have a good night. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.